Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk about that Nintendo Direct a little bit. You see, a lot of people, they do reaction videos and live videos and that kind of shit, and it's seriously exposing a few people. I mean, I already thought it was funny when people didn't recognize Metroid Prime's first reveal by the music, for people who claimed they wanted Metroid for so many years. But I mean, if you don't recognize Link's Awakening at this point, okay, I'm starting to doubt you. If you don't recognize it here, I have serious issues. But if you're staring at this screen and you still don't know what it is, bitch, man, I'm gonna need your gamer card right now, because that is some seriously messed up shit. And not just that, you have like people who have to like, oh fuck, like when you see, you know what, let's get into this shit right now. So I'm gonna give you guys like my highlights, my favorite things about this Direct. So if you want my opinion on Final Fantasy VII or even Fire Emblem, man, you gotta skip this video right now because I couldn't care less. Like, I have Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I have like the Echoes of whatever, you know. I have Fire Emblem games. I like the series. It is not way up there. In fact, Fire Emblem, they started doing some weird shit over the years. So I'm waiting for this game. I'm gonna get it. But this highlight list is instant day one buy kind of bullshit. And I want to start off, like, I'm not going in order. I want to start off with Yoshi's Craft the World. I've been saying, like, in the podcast I've been on, the Juices Loose, we're on every Monday. I've been voicing my concern because I recently finished Woolly World, finally. And what I like about the Yoshi and Donkey Kong games is that these games, they have a specific intensity to them, a level of difficulty that Nintendo tends to remove more and more. And that's what I was concerned about. I felt Yoshi's Crafted World started to resemble a lot more Yoshi's Story, which I really like, but that didn't have the same level of difficulty. And they showed this new trailer and I was sold. I was sold. This is exactly what I've been wanting to see from Yoshi. A trailer that showed a variety of levels and not just like this, art style, but I mean level design wise, where it shows you this game is still gonna be intense as shit, and they showed it. They revealed the demo instantly the same day. I played through the demo, 100% of the demo. I mean, it's like one level, but I mean, come on. And it's so beautiful. This game is buttery smooth. Like, I've never almost felt a platform is so reactive as this. I feel Yoshi is turning to the left before I even hit the left. That's how smooth it's going. So happy about that. And then, like what I said earlier, like, this Direct is exposing a lot of people. When they start showing like Super Mario World, they start showing an old Mario game, you know, and he dies instantly, and your mind isn't instantly set to Super Mario Maker. I can't help you, man. I just can't help you. And I like a lot of people like slopes, yeah, because that's the main thing people remember. Slopes, we wanted slopes. And I see these slopes. But I see more. I see on-off switches. I see those, I don't know what they call the moving platforms you can zigzag around. I see the sun from Super Mario Bros. 3. They're adding all this shit to it. And then, like, people are like slopes, slopes, slopes. And Nintendo is like, fine, we'll give you slopes. But it's Nintendo. You are not thinking outside of the box, so we'll think outside of the box. Here, have fucking 3D world in 2D with the power-ups and the level designs and like the graphical quality and the enemies and all this shit, and it's like, that's Nintendo. And I like it how people say like, yeah, but this could just be like a deluxe game. No, no, this is a sequel because of all the shit they added. And people say like, oh, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe could have been Mario Kart 9. It's like, no. If you have exactly Mario Kart 8 and you port it over again, you call it 9, people will see that's Mario Kart 8. This is Super Mario Maker. You cannot make Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario World, you know, all this shit. You cannot give that visual upgrades, because then it's not Super Mario Maker anymore. All Super Mario Maker 2 could ever have been is what it is now. A crap fucking ton of added content. You even have like shit like vertical scrolling and the wind shit. There is shit Nintendo put in this game you never thought of asking for. And that's a sequel, and that's Nintendo for you. That was one of my two biggest fucking fuck yes shit. One of those was Super Mario Maker. One thing I'm really excited about, because I'm a huge Rune Factory fan, like the Rune Factory on the Wii, Rune Factory Frontier I think it was, 3 maybe, not sure, 3 Frontier, is such a cool game. It's like an evolution to like what Harvest Moon should have been, and I love the Rune Factory series. When Rune Factory 4 came out on 3DS, I was like, I don't know about this, and I think it wasn't even released yet, so you had to wait for a port, but now I ported it, and now they're porting it over to the Switch, but then they announced Rune Factory 5, meaning I'm not going to care about 4 anymore. Rune Factory 5 is one of my favorite announcements of this direct, but there's not more to say about it apart from the fact that they're working on it. And then we get Oni Nichijou. Now I fucking bought not only Lost Sphere, I also bought I Am Setsuna. I imported these physically. And you have people, massive RPG fans, that's all of a sudden now claim. I hate it when people do this. A new game comes out, and all of a sudden everything that came before it is trash. It's like the fucking Wii U effect. The Switch is out, everything on the Wii U is trash. Now Wii U is trash is the worst system ever, you know. And people start to say, oh, but like I Am Setsuna was such garbage. The art style of Lost Sphere was such trash. Oni Nichijou is how it should be. No! These are great fucking games. These are amazing fucking RPGs. Why all of a sudden are you now bothered by the art style? You're a Nintendo fan. You're bothered by an art style? What is wrong with you? Oni Nichijou looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely amazing. When you switch to like the Dead World ID, like I got like, oh my god, almost got like Button Cutters vibes from the way they use like the glowy shit, you know, the lighting effect and the colorful aesthetics and everything, the level design, the landscape and everything. I was, oh my fucking god. I'm so fucking excited for this game. It looks amazing, and just like how I love these two games for what they did, they were, I don't care what people say, these are good games. What do you, anyway, Oni Nichijou looks amazing. Definitely one of my highlights. I can't wait to see more of that game, but so far it's looking so good, man. Why does Square always have to leave the good RPGs, the good combat system, you know, like Bravely Default, Octopath Traveler, all this shit, you know, like I Am Setsuna, Lost Sphere, all this shit, you know, and Oni Nichijou is like, why do they always keep the good shit for the lower titles? What's happening to Final Fantasy when they have all this talent out there? So excited for that game. Another one of my highlights was by far, of course, Astral Chain. Like, top 3 favorite announcement, Astral Chain. This gameplay started, my first instinct instantly was, you know, you see the guy and the girl and everything with this cyberpunk aesthetics. I'm like, what, this kind of Sin and Punishment kind of shit. And then they showed more gameplay, and I was like, okay, that's a bit too big of a departure. But then I was thinking, like, you have this guy and this girl, kind of similar age, the cyberpunk aesthetics with the combat and everything, and the way they were portraying. I was like, wow, this could almost be like the ultimate evolution of Jet vs Gemini and shit. I mean, even that. Then the voiceover started in the trailer, and I don't know if it is or not, but to me that sounded like the voice actress, the English voice actress of Bayonetta. And I was like, is it Bayonetta 3? Is this gonna be some kind of weird like sideswipe into Bayonetta where like you did not see the shit coming? But it felt too serious, too dark, and I kind of dropped that idea pretty fast. So then I was just like, okay, what the fuck is this? And you see this perfect combat, and this combat is like, it looks familiar because the combat reminds you of Bayonetta. The combat reminds you of like all that shit, and then like the names appear, all these names start flashing over the screen. You got Hideki Kamiya, you got like Bayonetta, you got like Nier Automata, like all this shit, and it's like bam, like platinum games and shit. Oh my god, this game looks so good. This game also had people say some really dumb shit, because they didn't say this was going to be a Switch exclusive in the trailer. No way did it say that. So in my head I was like, okay, maybe we're still gonna get Bayonetta 3, you know, soon. Because if it's a multiplayer, you know, like that's what I was thinking. And people are like saying like, oh, like someone had a live stream and in the chat somebody said, hey, dude, Did you know this was like, it's OJ. Fuck you, man. OJ, come on. Man, OJ, man, some of the shit you were doing in this, man. Somebody in the live chat was like, oh, did you know this was an exclusive? OJ goes like, of course I knew it was an exclusive. Of course it's exclusive. It didn't say that in the trailer. This person saw what I saw on the website and everything. There's somewhere they said over there it wasn't exclusive. It didn't say it on this trailer. And OJ goes like, yeah, because you can see on the floor textures that this is a Switch exclusive. And I'm like, oh my god, no. Nobody on earth can tell any game by looking at the textures on the floor if it's exclusive, and he says it. That was some dumb fucking shit, man. Dude, it's okay if you don't know something. Just admit it. It's so stupid. But this game, man, you saw this gameplay. Ah, perfect plan. And I'm seeing this gameplay, you know. I'm thinking like, Xbox was there like, yeah, no, Transformers Devastation, Bayonetta 2, Nier Automata. Man, these games, that's not quality, nobody wants to buy that shit. Let's just cancel Skillbot. And Nintendo is out there, you know, like, yo, Platinum Games, can we have like a Bayonetta 3 with a side of Astral Chain? Look at this game, it's fucking gorgeous. Perfect gameplay, I'm so excited. I'm really intrigued by the dual combat aspect, like the single player do item mechanic shit. Like, I think that's gonna be so much fun. You see this character like chaining people together and everything, like, oh, and the world, it seems kind of open world like almost, and the cyberpunk, I love the cyberpunk shit. Like, I'm so excited for this game. Amazingly beautiful. And then of course, the greatest highlight of it all, exposing more people. If you don't recognize Zelda early enough, I mean, come on, man. And you have other people saying like, no, I don't. People crying like, I want the Skyward Sword HD remake, which would mean like a Twilight Princess, like some sharp edges. No, this is a remake. This is a remake. When you saw him crashing on those waves and lighting it and everything, I was like, oh my fucking god. Are they actually gonna do like a remake of like Link's Awakening? And you see this shit, and this trailer plays, and it looks like fucking claymation. It's so beautiful. I love this small Link aesthetic with the eyes and everything. The beautiful fucking graphics when you see like the leaves and the houses and the enemies and Link, like it almost looks like active claymation. It looks so fucking beautiful. And people already try to hide the fact that they didn't recognize it's Zelda. And they completely expose themselves saying chain chomps and Goombas in Zelda. It's like, bitch, please. You're crying about Goomba and I'm sitting here like, oh my god. We're gonna see Ward in 3D, finally. Because they're putting the Goombas and a chain link and a chain chomps in there. So there's no way they won't put Ward back in this game. So I'm finally, Nintendo's acknowledging all this shit and I'm like, this game is doing so good. You see the water, you see the dungeons. It's like, yes, yes. Like Terminator Juice was talking a while ago, you know, about how all the 2D developers from the 3DS should be working on new shit, and this is what you get. This is what these people should be making now. I always said, like, one of my biggest wishes, I've said this for years already, would be like The Legend of Zelda and Adventure of Link. HD, perfect remakes put into like a combo game. That's what I wanted. And what Nintendo did today with Link's Awakening, this is exactly how I imagined those games would look. This is what I've been made. And the fact that they made this gives me hope that this pipe dream that I had one day could actually happen. Because this is what I was seeing, and they did it with Link's Awakening. So why not more? So while you guys are crying for like sharper edges of Skyward Sword, I'm gonna keep my hope of seeing Adventure of Link and like The Legend of Zelda in like a perfect HD remake, exactly like they did with Link's Awakening. I'm so excited for this game. So people need to stop crying about Metroid Prime Trilogy, because no, people saying this like it should happen, like I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Metroid Prime 1 is one of the greatest games ever, and that's where the trilogy ends for me. You have like people like, I'm a massive Animal Crossing fan, it's like my biggest fucking thing, you know, I need fucking Animal Crossing in my life. But I didn't expect it to be, and that doesn't appoint me. Like we got like Super Mario Maker 2, Astral Chain, you got like Rune Factory 5, you got shit like Link's Awakening HD Remastered, you got all this shit, Oni Nichijou, like all these fucking perfect games. This Direct was like god tier. Don't tell me Directs are dead. Don't tell me Nintendo can't hype the shit out of you, man. Twitter like a robot of gaming with me. He even said like, you know, like man, Animal Crossing isn't even in here and it's trending, and that's the power of Nintendo. This direct was so perfect, it was beautiful, it was amazing, I had a great time. And all this shit, man. All these fucking games, so good, like, and like, not like a little port here or like some little effort there, no. Shit with like Super Mario Maker 2, shit with like Legend of Zelda. Nintendo does what Nintendo does best, and they go all fucking out when it matters. And these are like, these two games, man. I have like, I think like 250 hours or something in Mario Maker 1. I can go for 500. As in Super Mario Maker 2 alone, 500 hours. Fuck yeah. I love making levels and all these fucking new things you can do in this one. Oh yeah. This is what a sequel should be, man. So I'm just gonna keep rambling at this point, you know, like people stop, like, it's okay if you don't know something. But for example, this backward hatred, like, oh, the Wii U is dead now, the Switch is gone, Wii U has always been trash, you know, like, you have like, I'm Setsuna, Lost Sphere, now they're trash because now this game is coming out. No, come on. One thing doesn't negate the other. All this shit Nintendo showed, man. This direct. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fucking sleep. I had to go to bed like mega fucking late because of all the shit in my head. And still now to this day I have shit in my head. That's how good this direct was. Thank you guys for watching. And stay real.